about Betty. Could be Irving. It's not. I mean, it could be Bruce. It doesn't matter. This is an employee who's been with you for a long time, and she's willing to pitch in and do anybody's job and pinch hit for them when they're late. She always comes in early. She leaves work late. She never takes a vacation, and she's gem. She's just a gem. So my question is, what would you give her? Would it be a promotion, a raise, or a bonus? My suggestion is an indictment, because what I've just described in Betty is the classic picture of an embezzler. The reason, let's go back to those characteristics that make her so valuable. She's been there since the beginning of dirt. And she knows more about your systems and your organization than you do, because she predates you. She's always willing to pitch in because she learns others' systems and jobs the better to protect or facilitate her own schemes. She comes in early and leaves late because she wants to be the one that controls the opening and the closing of the process. She never takes a vacation because she knows if she's gone for very long, it'll unravel. Very small but telling example. The federal government, through the Federal Reserve, requires certain employees in certain departments of banks to take 2 weeks vacation every year. Is it because they're worried about their mental health and their energy level? No, it's because they want them out of the office for 2 consecutive weeks every year, because they know if they've got something going, it'll probably fall apart during that time. So let's just get them separate and see what's happening. I did a version of this talk in a group once, and I said, I did it much more dramatically and much more effectively than I just did it. And I got to the point of, what would you give Betty? And clicked on it and explained why. And over here, a stage whisper came, oh, expletive. He said, that's exactly what I just did last week. I'm going to go back and I said, I don't want you to feel, I'm not trying to, prejudice you against old people or young people or people named Betty or people named Bruce, but I am trying to get you to understand where the threats, the internal threats could come from, and they could come from anywhere, including you, including me. So none of us, that's what I mean by systems. Systems have to be blind to those things that sometimes affect us as human beings.